Hi, it's Rob Moore here, co-founder of Progressive Property. Thank you for watching this video. You are in one of our meeting rooms in our headquarters at Progressive Property Towers. And as you can see on the wall is a few of the properties that Mark and I and our JV partners have bought. We like to put them on the wall just to keep reminding ourselves of how many we've bought. Because I remember a day back in 2005 where it was a dream for me to even have one buy-to-let. And I'll tell you about how that became a reality and how it can for you too, and why I want to help you. So this video is about beginners' property secrets. If you're a beginner, you're getting new into property, you're excited about this, imminent and ongoing property boom, this video is for you. If you've got a lot of experience, you're buying already, this video isn't for you. I don't want to waste your time. Maybe keep an eye out for other videos we may have that are right for you. So there's kind of a good news and bad news in this video. The good news is I'm running a one-day event which you could apply for a scholarship for, if you've got meet the right criteria, and it's called Beginners Property Secrets. The bad news is all of our multiple streams of property income events sold out, and we had quite a few people that couldn't get into those. The market is going crazy. Honestly, in the last decade, I have not seen the market like this. A lot of first-time buyers are starting to get a little bit more enthusiastic again. Prices are going nuts. In our area, we've had 1% a month in the type of properties we buy in the last 18 months. I mean, double-digit growth. None of us thought it would come this quick. And there's this massive opportunity. And it's getting everyone excited. But what it's meaning is, in some areas, it's starting to put prices up. And all of our events are selling out. And we can't hold enough for all the demand. So here's what I've done for you. We're going to run a handful of Beginners Property Secrets events this year. And because this is kind of like an overflow from multiple streams of property income events, I want to do it in my office because I don't want there to be a lot of cost. Hiring London venues is a huge amount of money, and I want to pass some of the savings on to you. So just to be clear, this is not a free event, and it's not for freebie seekers. It's for people who seriously want to build a property business, but it's if you're a beginner, and we're going to go through all the beginner strategies. You can apply for a scholarship, and if you meet the criteria, i.e. you haven't bought too many properties and you're ready and you can put some time in, then I'm going to allow you to have a place while spaces last. So one of the problems I see all the time for new people getting into the market, and why should I have this experience? Well, Mark and I have trained over 200,000 property investors in the UK. And again, before my first buy-to-let in 2005, I never would have dreamed we'd have run big property training events. We had 248 people at our event in London where we expected about 170 just a couple of weeks ago. It's going mad. And here's the thing I've learned. A lot of beginners are overwhelmed and confused. There's all these terms and names, lease options, deal packaging, all the different types of HMOs and multi-lets and rent-to-rents. And a lot of people getting in are really confused, overwhelmed, and they just freeze and they don't know what to do. And some people are starting to need the clear basics, the strategies that are scalable, things like no money down, no money left in, buy to let, flip, lettings and management that's good, knowing interest only versus repayment mortgages, what you should and shouldn't do, where you should invest, what kind of properties you should buy. And that's what this event is specifically for. So if you're looking for that clarity, that vision, you're new, you want to get started as quickly as possible, you don't want to get distracted, then the Beginners Property Secrets Day is for you. I want to help you, which is why I'm offering some scholarships, because I got a lot of help in the start. And I got a lot of help from some of my mentors. Now, to be fair, back then I did pay some of them, but Mark Homer especially, who became my best friend and JV partner, we've JV'd on all of these properties. I never would have been able to get into property without him. I was minus £37,000 in credit card debt. I had a car loan of 10 grand, but I'd sold the car for 3.5 grand a couple of years later, but I still had the car loan and I had 3 or 4 years still to go on it. I was in a really bad way. My art business was failing. And in December 2005, I met Mark at a Holiday Inn at a really dingy networking event. There must have only been 9 people there. I kind of felt like I wanted to leave the whole time. The speaker was stood in front of the PowerPoint, and but I don't know what made me stay, and what I had this intuition that I knew what I had to do, even though everything was told me I shouldn't. So I stayed and I networked with everyone, and Mark was the last guy I met. And over the course of that year, we became good friends. We viewed a lot of properties together. We bought 20 in our first year. We worked together for a property company to get a really good footing in education. Then we set Progressive in 06/07. We bought another 30 odd that year, and it's turned into 370 odd properties, and we source for other people. We've written 5 books, bestsellers on Amazon, and again, I never thought it'd be that big, and without Mark, I never would have got in. And I know I can help you just take that step, the hard step, the first step, and I want to help you, and I want to give to you, because I feel that if I can give to you and give you the shot that I got, then you're going to fly. And of course, you know we run a training business, and if I help you, then maybe if you want to get trained in future strategies, you may choose us. But of course, that'll be your choice, and I'll leave that to you. But if you like the sound of all of that, then apply for a scholarship if it's still there. If it's not, there'll be a price there for what the event costs. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, there's just safer there, 14, sort of 16 to 18 seats only on each one. There's 120,000 subscribers in our progressive community, so you'll need to be quick. Go do that now. Don't miss out on this boom. I don't know how long it's going to last. Things are really exciting in the property market right now, and I'd love you to get a part of that. If you've been waiting for the best time, now's that time. I really look forward to working with you and meeting you. One last thing is, these events will probably be the last that Mark and I ever run. So it will be both Mark and I on these seats while you're here, and it'll be an honor to work with you. But Gemma, my partner, is expecting our second child, and I'm looking at stepping back because I want to spend more time with my family, which is kind of why I got into property in the first place. So if you want to work with us, you know what you've got to do.